I want some sugar, so I'm having you tonight, Korean Mafia boss whispered to the black woman. Rain poured over the bright streets of Seoul as Pelumi Adebayo hurried through a narrow alley, trying to get home before the storm got worse. Her heels tapped against the wet pavement, echoing in the quiet night. Halfway through the alley, she suddenly stopped. 3 black luxury cars were parked ahead. Men in dark suits stood beside them like statues. Before she could turn back, a deep voice spoke behind her. Leaving already? Pelumi slowly turned. A tall man stepped out of the shadows. His black suit was perfect, his presence powerful enough to make the air feel heavy. She didn't know his name yet, but the city did. Jang Min-seo, the most feared mafia boss in Seoul. He studied her calmly, clearly surprised that she wasn't running. You're not afraid, he said. Pelumi folded her arms. Should I be? A slow smile appeared on his face. He stepped closer until they were only inches apart. The rain dripped softly from the edge of her umbrella. Then he leaned near her ear and whispered in a low voice. I want some sugar. Pelumi blinked. So I'm having you tonight. For a moment, the bodyguards held their breath. Then Pelumi laughed. Wow, she said, shaking her head. That might be the worst line I've ever heard. Silence filled the alley. No one had ever laughed at Jang Min-seo before. But instead of getting angry, he laughed too. A deep, surprised laugh. Pelumi Adebayo, he said slowly. Her eyes widened. Huh. How do you know my name? Min-seo slipped his hands into his pockets, his eyes never leaving hers. I know interesting things. Pelumi tilted her head. Well, mysterious mafia boss, it was nice meeting you. She walked past him toward the end of the alley. But before leaving, she looked back. You should work on that line, though, she added. It's terrible. Min-seo watched her disappear into the rain. One of his guards stepped closer. Boss, should we follow her? Min-seo smiled slightly, still looking at the empty street.
No.
Why not? His voice lowered. Because she's the only woman in the city who looked at me without fear. He turned toward the car. And something tells me. His smile grew. This won't be the last time Pelumi Adebayo walks into my world. And that rainy night in Seoul, the most dangerous man in the city had just met the only woman brave enough to laugh at him. And neither of them knew yet that it was the beginning of a very dangerous love story. Red Heart. Complete the full video on the channel.